Like, you're like always yelling at me. Like, just why are you yelling at me?
Welcome back
Holy
to
shit.
Dumb and Broke. My name is Chelsea.
And I'm Brian. And now my eardrums are broken.
Honestly, if they weren't broken at this point of our friendship, I would have a little bit of concern.
That's true. Like, you're like always yelling at me. Like, just why are you yelling at me?
I'm excited to be around you.
I wish that was true, but you yell at everyone. But Noah is getting himself very comfortable on your belongings. So
Great.
Yeah.
Great. I got licks earlier, you guys. So if you're curious as to how mine and Noah's relationship is going, so well.
yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I just got back from Tennessee yesterday. Went on a little gals trip.
Yeah, I missed you. I haven't seen you for a whole weekend.
I know, it was kind of weird though.
Right? Yeah.
It
But
was
how was Tennessee? I never been.
Tennessee was great. I flew into Nashville. I went to school in Nashville for a little while, so still have some friends that live there. And then we went to another friend's house in Chattanooga, which was like up in the mountains.
How far is Chattanooga from?
Like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I didn't drive. That was for the well-being of the group. But yeah. And so we like sat and drank and hung out in her house where it was like raining, and she had a little deck where you could sit in the trees, and it was really nice and relaxing. We also went to see Chelsea Handler, which is where I got this $45 t-shirt.
What does it say?
It says child free and crushing it.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's like a lot of her, I guess,
brand.
news special. Yeah. And brand.
It's always been her brand.
Yeah, which I loved it.
I'm such a big Chelsea Handler fan, and we like actually haven't talked about this, so like I want to, like, how was it?
I think she's so funny.
I think so too.
She is so funny. I was talking to somebody about it earlier, and they're like, she has such strong opinions. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I guess, but I agree with them.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
She does, and that's also part of her humor. Like, she's just like part of her humor is being a bitch, you know? Like, she's just like, she says exactly what's on her mind.
I think the tour is like the Little Bitch tour.
Love that.
Little Big Bitch.
Wait, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Little Big Bitch.
Yeah.
Love that. So I like resonate with her so much because she's like, to me, she's like the person that like has these intrusive thoughts and just says it. And like, you know me, I have so many intrusive thoughts, and like, I maybe say half of them, but like, I wish I was half the woman as Chelsea Handler.
I love people that are just so themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you could be so different than me, even if I didn't agree with anything that well, I take that back. There are a lot of people that have strong opinions that I don't agree with, that I'm not with. So I'm going to retract that. But yeah, if you are just like truly yourself, and yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I was supposed to go. I don't know if maybe it was like the previous tour. The tour was something about the pandemic. It had that in the name. Maybe the same tour. I don't know. But me and my sister were going to go, but we never got around to it.
Well, she is actually coming to New York, so we could hit that.
We could do that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of stand-up comedy. Like, something about it doesn't like you. It's really hard for me to get into it. Like, I try to like watch some stand-up specials, and like, there's something about it, like, and I've tried doing stand-up. I've done it a couple times at open mics, and like, I don't think I was very good. It's something about, it's super hard. Like, I consider myself a funny person, but like, to get on a mic and like your purpose up there is to make jokes and to make people laugh. So if you can do that, then like, props to you.
It's all about like confidence and delivery.
Yeah, timing and all that. But like, something for me personally, it's like, here's a joke, now laugh. Like, I don't know, something about it is just
rude.
Yeah, and then if you don't laugh, I'm like, you know, and I'm sure that happens a lot. But yeah, so sometimes I watch stand-up specials, and I'm just like, it's not that funny.
I feel like the group and the setting matters. Kind of like scary movies, like comedy specials. I don't typically watch, like, my little brother and little sister watch comedy specials all the time, and that's like their thing. They talk about it. So I love to watch it with them, especially with people who laugh out loud. That's great.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't really watch a lot by myself.
Yeah. Also, I'm not a laugh out loud person, really. Like,
You're
yeah. Me and my friends used to say, like, instead of saying LOL, we'd be like, LQTM, which stands for laughing quietly to myself. Because like I can find something so funny and I'm just like,
Could not relate. Can't
Yeah.
relate. Actually can't relate.
but then sometimes I catch myself, like I'll be like watching TV and I guess I'm just like so comfortable with myself that like I don't know what noise comes out of me, but I will just like make the most like horrendous noise and I'm just like, oh my god,
Prove it.
I don't even know. It would just be like a quick like like something like that, which like I would never do that in public, but I do that in my home. My next door neighbor is probably like, what? Is there a duck? What is that? I swear. But yeah, you have a very infectious laugh though.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad that it is. Otherwise, it would be hella annoying.
In like, did your high school? I know your high school is small. Did you guys have like superlatives, like best whatever, or like most likely to blah blah blah?
We did, and I actually just because I was like going through ancestry.com and I told you that they randomly ancestry.com has like photos from your yearbook that you're in just already uploaded
Oh, yeah,
on
you
there,
were
which
telling
I
me
felt
that.
like was so strange. But I did pull one up, and mine was one year it was like most likely to be caught looking in the mirror, and I was like, that tracks.
You were voted that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't like see you as like a to me, I would take that as like they think I'm superficial, like they think I'm stuck up, but like I don't think you're like that. But I didn't know you in high school.
I don't. Are you telling me I was superficial?
Oh no.
I don't think I was stuck up, but I don't know. I definitely cared about my appearance.
Did you? And what happened?
Fucking roundhouse you in this couch. Whip around. But I do think I think of scenarios where if you're ever walking past like a big mirror or like a big window, you always look, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was just very open about doing that.
I love that. Like don't lie to yourself. Like if you're gonna look, just look.
Right.
Yeah. People will be like faking it. It's like
My favorite thing is I teach at a gym where they're just regular gym bros in there while I'm teaching classes, and some of them are they're just not even nonchalant. I'm teaching a class in front of a big mirror, and I can see them just walking by with their necks craned, just staring at themselves as they go
like
through.
flexing.
Yeah, or some of them I feel like kind of do. It's so bizarre. That's an ick. I think that's an ick. I don't want you. Mirrors are for the girls.
Yeah. For the girls and the gays.
For the girls and the gays.
Yeah.
Mirrors are for the girls and the gays.
I agree. I've been in locker rooms where guys are in the mirror just flexing and I'm like ew. But
I will say even on Hinge and stuff, if you're taking a mirror flex picture, and listen, I've been in the fitness world for a very long time. I've nothing against bodybuilder men or anything, but if that is the picture that you're putting on your profile, it's a no.
I agree. The only acceptable I'll take the I'm not big on shirtless pics either on your dating profile unless you're at the beach. That's,
Right.
that's acceptable. But other than that, no. If
Yeah.
you're shirtless in your bathroom and you're holding up, no.
No.
Not for me.
You want to know another photo that just is a no? If you're wearing a mask. I'm like, why?
Like a
Yeah.
COVID mask?
Yeah, like a COVID
Yeah.
mask. I don't care if it was COVID times. I don't care. You should have 5 normal pictures of you
Without a mask?
of your face. Yeah.
I remember one time I was putting my profile together, and I don't remember if it was you or Tegan, and I was asking you are these photos good? And one of them was a mask. It wasn't on my face, but it was around my ears, and it was a selfie or whatever. And one of you was maybe find one without the mask. I was yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, it's just I have so many good pictures that I didn't need that one.
You didn't.
But not that you asked, but I was voted best personality,
Oh.
which just means most popular, right?
I mean, that's basically what class president is, too.
Yeah.
But now you have responsibilities.
Those responsibilities. Didn't you get asked to?
So I Also found out in my yearbook that I was the treasurer.
You didn't know?
Where's the money?
Yeah.
What money am I holding?
Where the money was at.
Where's the money? I should set up a Venmo that's like, oh, for our next reunion. And then bolt.
Just take the money and run.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I just spent my entire workday today refreshing Ticketmaster, trying to get Taylor Swift tickets.
Oof.
Did you try today at all?
So I had a friend that sent me a TikTok where somebody was like, they're going, or refresh now, they're going for $17. And I went and looked, and I just think it was total bullshit.
That was clickbait.
Yeah, which is kind of rude. But that was the only time that I clicked and checked. I really think that my main approach is going to be like a couple hours before.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. Unfortunately, like that, I'm such a planner, so I really hate that, especially because I have a friend coming into town this weekend, and like I really want to go, and I like to just like have an itinerary. But
my thing is like we're going.
We are going. I feel like a lot of people don't understand how like the ticket process is going, because like I hear a lot of people who like aren't Taylor Swift fans are like, oh my God, I can't believe how much like tickets are, and like they're looking at like the resale ticket, because like people forget that when they like went on pre-sale, there was no general sale for these. It was only pre-sale, and they went out during that pre-sale within like 10 minutes. So any ticket that you're seeing right now is like on StubHub or one of those sites, and like
I did see it was like the cheapest was $2,000.
Yeah, it's insane. But there's like no like formal process, but like the fans have figured out that like 2 Tuesdays before the show, they're sending out new codes for verified fans. But like even that, there's no guarantee. And then the fans have also figured out that the Tuesday right before the show, Ticketmaster's just dropping general sale throughout the day. So that's why today, Tuesday, I was on that. But no luck for me. And that's unfortunate. But
we're going in.
We're going to go.
And so our plan is to go Saturday. That's the goal. And then, okay, so our perfect world, we're in. We're in this bitch. What are your 2 surprise songs?
Okay. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, like she does 44 songs, but 2 of them each show are surprise songs. So like, and she doesn't repeat them. For me, I think for sure, I want to hear "Right Where You Left Me." That was my most played song of 2022, and that's off her. That's like one of the bonus tracks off Evermore. I need to hear that one. And then I've been really in a Fearless kick, and I really like the song Untouchable.
Nice.
It's also like a 6-minute song, so I just want as much Taylor Swift as I can get. So
right.
I think I want Untouchable or like something like that. Yeah. What about you?
I love that. Good choices. I think mine, I've just been really in the Evermore Folklore era.
I love that you love Evermore so much. Like you like Evermore more than Folklore.
I think I do. Yeah. Yeah. Because listen, I'm a happy girl, but I like some sad songs.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my heart is.
Yeah, me too.
So with that being prefaced, my 2 would be Happiness,
which is not a happy song.
No, and Peace,
which isn't
which
really
is not peaceful.
Those are great songs.
They
I would be so happy with both of those.
I would cry in the fucking club.
Yes.
Listening to those songs.
Yeah, and Peace is a song that I slept on for a while, but like the last few months I've been listening to that one a lot. It's so good.
I remember the first time that I told you that Peace was like one of my favorite songs off that album. And you're like, "Are you okay?"
I wonder if I meant it like, do you have taste, or like, are you okay? Because
I think it was like, "Are you okay?" Because it's a sad song.
Yeah.
Or that's how I took it, at least.
Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I'll take what I can get. But
yeah.
I don't want Welcome to New York.
True.
Yeah.
Which I think is like, yeah. Surely she won't.
Yeah, I don't want any of those like corny songs like The Man. Like, I don't want anything like that.
Yeah. I think she plays The Man though.
Oh, okay. Then
Maybe.
That's fine. Yeah. I know she does like Shake It Off and stuff like that, but you got to do that, right?
Yeah. You got to give the people what they want.
Exactly. But I'm excited. We're going to go. I'm not sure if I am down to just go to the stadium if I don't have tickets. I feel like I'm going, and even if I have to drop a bag,
Ooh. I'll be waiting for you outside the stadium.
I think you'll have plenty of friends that'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. No, I feel confident that I will be at MetLife
Okay.
in some capacity.
Me too. I will be. I'll be inside. I'm going to be inside.
I'm going to be inside.
Ugh. Okay.
So if anyone has Taylor Swift tickets,
cough them up. You don't love her as much as us. Give them up. But okay. So I'm glad I'm holding on this anger because we have a bone to pick with someone.
oh,
Do you know what
someone
I'm
in
about
our
to say?
controversial opinions?
No.
Or no?
No.
Wait.
I don't remember if I think I sent this to you over the weekend. But there's a Instagram account called Hot and Single.
Oh, let's start this beef.
They are ran by Overheard New York and Overheard LA.
Oh, really?
They own Hot and Single. And their logo looks suspiciously familiar.
Suspiciously familiar.
I might try to like throw up on the video, but I'll definitely put it up on the Instagram story because I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on how similar these two logos are.
Yeah.
Hot and Single, you have 24 hours to respond. Or else.
We can be bribed with three Taylor Swift tickets.
Yes, I'll
for
take
Saturday.
Yeah. 4. We need 4.
We need 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need 4. I'll take some money. I'll take it.
Some exposure.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I looked into it too, like they're a new account. Like their first post was like February of this year.
That was the first thing that I looked at.
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah,
that.
I was like, we were first.
We were first.
Yeah.
You know, my girl Mandy, I watched her create that logo. We didn't draw inspiration from no one, but you know, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Here we are.
Oh my
But you owe us.
Yeah. I'm ready for some beef.
Yeah.
Online beef.
I think, yeah. The one I think that's, fame is propelled by a little bit of drama, usually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
And Overheard New York is like a huge platform.
Yeah.
Or all of the Overheard, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, might as well take down the big dogs.
Yeah. Stop trying to take from small businesses.
Right?
Yeah.
Small creators doing things originally and large creators coming in and taking it and saying it's their own.
We're just trying to like make it out here. You guys are making it so tough.
Draw sympathy, draw sympathy, draw sympathy.
No, I mean, it is very similar though. That logo
It is
very
really similar.
Like, do you think there is even a chance that they saw our logo or no?
I'd like to think
Yeah,
so.
Me too. Whatever. I guess we'll find out one day.
We will. I feel confident.
Yeah. My weekend was a lot different than yours. I really relaxed. I didn't have one sip of alcohol this past weekend.
Wow. How do you feel?
I'm still tired, but
Honestly, same.
yeah. So I don't know if alcohol is my problem, but yeah. Friday, me and some friends chilled. We played board games. Had a really chill night, and then Saturday and Sunday, I didn't leave my apartment. I watched so much TV. I watched Selling Sunset. Do you watch that?
I have been.
Oh my god, it's good.
It is good.
It's so good. I'm like pretty sure it's like 90% fake, but like
Oh, yeah.
it's getting juicy.
I'm so happy for you because this is like ideal weekend for me.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it was nice. I watched that. I watched a scary movie called The Wolves Are In or something like that, which is I'm pretty sure that's what inspired The Strangers. You've seen The Strangers, right?
The Strangers is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. That's number 1 for me.
It really is scary because like the concept is like just like
Real life.
it is like that could actually happen,
Right.
And like I got the chills at the end when she's like, "Why are you doing this?" And she goes,
You were home.
like, "Holy crap!" I got the chills.
I want to cry thinking about. Literally, I think I'm tearing up.
Yeah, because it's not even personal. You just like you're bored. But this movie, The Wolves Are In, same premise, and it was a true story. It was like it was like an actress and her like 3 friends. They went to a house in like some part of LA, and these 4 people just showed up and just like killed them and they were like part of a cult. It was like a religious cult. Yeah, and they just like killed people for absolutely no reason.
People are nuts.
Yeah.
People are nuts.
But that's like my favorite. Like, I'm more of like I like a serial killer type of movie. Like, I love slasher films. Some of the paranormal stuff is like good, but like I'm definitely more into like a slasher film.
I saw this. This is going to be a tiny pivot, and we can come back. But I saw this article that was talking like 36 questions that you ask to fall in love, and they were like intimate driven questions. And one of them I thought was interesting. It was like, do you have an inkling of how you will die? Like, do you have a guess or like a strange suspicion of like how you will die? And I'm like, do people feel that way? Do you feel that way?
No. Except every time I'm on an airplane, I'm like, this is it, this is it, this is it. So like maybe
you
that
do freak out on airplanes.
I can't. I need to get that out of my head because like I have like 3 flights in the next like.
Literally watches slasher films. People die day to day, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, don't even let me think about the airport."
Wait, do you have like an inkling on how you're gonna die?
No, Loki. I feel like I'm immortal.
I mean, that goes back to didn't we like just talk about this? Like, I forget if we actually talked about this, but like, would you rather know how you're gonna die or when you're gonna die? Did we talk about this?
I think we talked about something along these lines, but I think I would want to know when, because if I knew how, and like say it's a car accident, I would freak out every single time I got into a car.
Yeah.
I just want to know when. But I just I don't know.
Yeah, I never think about that. Like I don't want to think about that. It better not be an airplane. That would suck. That would fucking suck.
That would suck.
Actually, I think it would happen really quick though if you were to die on an airplane. Like
I'm just imagining the stress.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm gonna have like a Titanic death where I'm just like a sweet old lady in my bed. I think. No, different. The Rose at the end, the very end of Titanic. Yeah.
You know, you just mentioned the saddest part of the entire movie, and you said, "Oh, it's gonna be a little sweet." That was so sad when the old people were hugging each other in the bed.
That was sad.
That was so sad.
Yeah, I don't want to drown out a boat.
Yeah.
I want like Rose after the fact when she actually dies.
When you're talking about your whole life and how you found like true love and
and I drop a $1 million necklace into the ocean, and I'm just.
How old were you when you found out that story was fake? Like that love story of Jack and Rose. Was it today?
Maybe. I don't think I've ever thought about it.
Yeah.
Being real or fake.
Yeah. I think it was fake. I think I like learned that in recent years. Like it was recent years. Like I thought it was real.
I just had a flash, like a thought go through my head that was like, wait, did the Titanic happen?
It definitely happened. You were around when it happened.
Oh god. Was I?
Chelsea! No. It happened like No, you were not around. I want to say it was in the 20s. I'm gonna Google it real quick. When did the time happened? When? That was so funny. 1912.
Oh wow!
You were
a past life.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Ooh.
Anyhow,
that made me cry a little. Maybe out of stupidity. And okay, next.
Should we kick off controversial opinions?
I think we should, because we got some good ones.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I feel like honestly we take too long to get to them half the time. Like we just like the last 10 minutes are controversial opinions, and I think a lot of people like that's like their favorite part.
We need more time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, we have a lot.
Yeah.
So let's dive in.
Yeah, let's get controversial. There were some good ones. You want to read the first one?
Yeah. This one is a thinker. I didn't want to butcher it. If a man experiments with another man sexually, that man is gay for the rest of his life, even if he decides he doesn't like men. A truly straight man never has any urge to be with a man, not curious at all. Women, however, can do whatever they want, are not gay for playing with other women.
Ugh. I feel like if they left that second part out, like...
Wait, is this person... I wonder if this is this person's opinion.
Or they were just like, this is a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know who it was, right?
No, this was anonymous. I would say there is definitely a double standard there.
There's 100% a double standard there. I mean, like, straight men, like, if they see two girls kissing, they're like, hell yeah, hell yeah. And if women aren't really like, oh my God, I want to see, like, two men kissing, right? Like, that's not going to turn you on, right?
No.
I do know some girls that are into that, but...
It would be... And I hate to say this, and maybe this is controversial, but if, like... I had found out a guy that I was interested in was with another man, that would be like a hard thing for me to overcome.
Yeah, like in the past, even though.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I'm gonna like answer the question. I think if a man has experience with a guy at some point in his life, I don't think that defines the rest of his life.
Agreed.
I don't think like he's just straight up a gay man. Like, I don't think that's the case.
Right.
If he identifies as straight, then he's straight. I mean, it sounds like maybe he's a little bi, because I've always like had this conversation about bisexuality, and like maybe this is controversial in itself, but like to me, bisexuality is a kind of just about sex. Like it to me, it's a person that like is attracted sexually to a man or a woman. But like, I think when it comes to emotions, that's like a different thing. That may not be like the actual, like, I think bisexuality, there's more to it than just sexuality, but that's how I have always viewed it. But I also just feel like, who cares? Like, who cares about like those labels? Like,
I do feel like it's all a spectrum.
it is.
Like and everyone falls somewhere on the spectrum. And I feel like most people aren't like 100% straight or 100% gay.
No.
I think you kind of build your identity on like what you most are. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, I think like most people, not everyone, leans like one way more than the other. I definitely lean one way, like heavily.
Same, unfortunately.
Yeah. But and that the second part of that, when it said like if girls like experiment, like it doesn't matter, like that like pisses me off actually, because it's like that just like goes to show that like that's obviously a man's opinion, like a straight man's opinion. I don't know whoever submitted that, like that's their opinion, but like that is the mindset of a straight man, and like that just goes to show that like they view women as objects. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like as sexual beings, and like that's all they're good for, because like there's no other way around that. That's exactly what that means.
Right.
It's gross.
Agreed.
Ugh.
That is so true.
Yeah.
That is so true.
It's like that's the only thing that is. Like that's why I even find it gross when I hear like even like my straight guy friends like joke about like, yeah, kiss her. It's like, ew. Like that's so gross. It's not funny to me.
And I've never been a proponent of the like make out for attention kind of thing either, just because I'm like, yeah.
In
or
college, all the girls would like, oh my God, they're gonna love this.
I had friends in college who were like, let's make out or something, and I was just like, no. like, sorry, sweetie, I'm not into you. But yeah, I think that's kind of gross.
It's totally
and
gross.
Like the way that men look at it is, yeah, you're right. It's gross.
Yeah, I say that, and then like I used to try to make out with our friend Tegan all the time, but that's different, right?
We're just trying to see if we're good.
Yeah.
You know, like from a person that would say it back.
Can we tell them the story about my Invisalign?
Yeah.
So when I first started my Smile Direct Club aligners, I have to wear them 22 hours a day. But we go out on the weekends, and like I'm always thinking about the next step. And I was thinking like, what would happen if I like meet a guy and I want to like make out with him? I would hate for him to have to like feel these like plastic things in my mouth. So my good friends, Chelsea and Tegan, volunteered as tribute, and they tested it out. And
You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why you need good friends in your corner.
Yeah.
And nobody was watching.
No.
We were in a public restroom, which is even gross.
Yeah, that is gross.
Even more gross. But
Thank you for that.
yeah, you're welcome.
But that
Happy to be of service.
that actually brings us to our next controversial opinion, which is drunk kissing your friends isn't cheating.
I think, well, first off, I think cheating is just defined by like you and your partner. So if your partner feels like that is cheating, then I feel like you got to respect that.
That's
and
fair.
I also think it depends on the friend. Like
Yeah.
I have guy friends that yeah, if I was to be like, "Oh, he's just my friend. Like I made out with him."
Yeah.
I feel like whoever I dated would be like, "I don't give a single fuck."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I think it definitely it's whatever boundaries that you have set with your partner. But I think like, just overall, I wouldn't necessarily say it's cheating if it's like say I'm in a relationship with a guy, I am clearly gay. If I make out with you, I think it's like,
I think it also has to do with like women.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So like, yeah. So if I make out with you, it's clearly friendly because it's not like I'm trying to like get in your pants, And I think if you're in a relationship with a guy, like, and you make out with a girl that's like a friend, like friendly, then like I wouldn't consider that cheating, unless your partner has literally said like, that hurts me,
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I think circumstances matter.
totally. But I think if you're dating a guy, you are dating a guy, and like your straight friend that you know from the gym,
Yeah.
I think that's
I
cheating.
make out with him. Yeah.
That's cheating.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Officially.
Are we contradicting ourselves from before?
That's what I was thinking, because it's like, yeah, if you just make out with your girlfriend, and then I was like, well, I mean, if you're making out with, why are you making out with them? Are you making out with them for some sort of attention, or which it's like, who are you seeking attention from?
Yeah.
I feel like I would have a lot of questions, and I am looking at like whatever partner I would have, and I just don't feel like I would be comfortable with them making out with anyone. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Not if I really think about it, like I haven't like been in that like relationship mindset in a long time.
That's my boundary.
Yeah.
keep those lips to yourself.
That's true. Yeah. You know what? We're just figuring ourselves out on the pod. Like,
Right.
Nothing we say is set in stone. It's okay to change your mind. And yeah, I feel like I wouldn't want my partner to be making out with anyone.
And this is controversy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if that's your thing,
Find somebody who doesn't care.
some people are really into like watching their partner like do things like more than just making out. Like, what's that? Isn't that called something like
I'm not sure.
voyeurism? Voyeur? That's a thing. Like people find that hot to like see their partner get railed by someone, and they're just like in the room.
That was like there was like a big preacher that did that with his wife, I think.
Oh, it's always the preachers.
Yeah, can't trust him.
You can't trust them.
There was another one along this lines that had to do with cheating.
Oh yeah. Next one is emotional cheating is worse than physical cheating.
I agree.
I agree too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think cheating in general is bad, and personally, I don't think I can get over either one of them. But I think it would hurt me more to know that my partner is like saying I love you to someone else and is like sharing, deep,
Like a long-term emotional affair.
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, even if there was nothing physical, I think a big thing that would hurt for me is finding out that my partner is like sharing our issues with another person that he liked. I mean, even if, I don't know, like if it's a person of the opposite sex, I don't think that is fair game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think get a therapist.
Yeah. I agree. That's like too much. Like that's like really hurtful. Like I'm like almost like it's making me like almost justify like physical cheating. Like, oh, it's just like, you just rubbing bodies against each other. No big deal. But no, that's a fucking big deal. I really
Betrayal.
Right. But oh yeah, that just made me think like I've had this debate question brought up with a lot of friends, but do you think like a straight man and a straight woman can truly be friends?
This is so hard. This is so hard because I do feel like I have such good friendships with straight men. On the same note, I can think of a lot of friendships that I have with straight men that I also feel like they would like to bone me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's so tough. It's so tough to think of from my perspective. But if I'm thinking of like a guy that I want to date and he's telling me he has all these like super close girlfriends, that would be really hard for me.
Yeah. It just actually just hit me that this was a controversial opinion last season, and now I just remember having the conversation. And I think my stance stays. I think it is possible. I just think more often than not, one of the parties either likes them or wants to fuck them. So if one of them has one of those feelings, you're not friends. You know what I mean? Because like you don't want to fuck your friends.
And I think there has to be like a very clear boundary there. And I think that if you're going to be in a relationship with someone and have a close friend, you need to almost like overplay that my stance is with my partner.
Yeah.
That like, you can't like give any room for
Misinterpretation.
Exactly, because I'm not doing that.
Yeah. But then like, what about gay couples?
That's tough.
Right? Like,
I've never been in a gay couple. So I don't know. I don't know the dynamic.
but like, you can't say like you can't have any gay friends, right? Like that's wild.
Right.
But it's like the same thing as like a heterosexual couple. So it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah, I'm not trying to figure it out. No more relationships.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, you just got to work out whatever is best for you and your person. And I don't think you can say there's like an ultimate, like, this is okay and this is not okay. Because if it's not okay with the person that you're with, then you have to accept that and roll with it. Or if you don't roll with it, then break up.
Yeah. I'll admit, I feel like in a way, I had, when I was in my last relationship, I had a problem with my partner, like making new gay friends. Like if you had pre-established friendship with gay guys and I liked them, it was fine. But like, why are you bringing new ones? And what's the point? But like,
no new friends.
Yeah. But like now I think about that, I'm like, that's, I don't think that's right. But I don't know if that's changing either, but yeah.
TBD.
Yeah. All right, let's do the last controversial opinion.
Oh my gosh. Taylor Swift will never ever be in a real relationship with anyone ever. And I'll let you take it away.
Eye roll. That is so lame. First of all, she just got out of a real relationship. She was with her ex for 6 years. What do you mean?
I wonder if this person is trying to be like, she'll never get married.
No, I bet you this person doesn't even know that a lot, because that relationship was not like highlighted in the public. I know. So I bet you, I guarantee you that person didn't know about Joe Alwyn. But also like, I don't know, it just gives me like hater vibes, and like I hate that. And it also reminds me, there's been this video that's floating around. I think it's only like, it's not old at all, but from Candace Owens,
Ugh.
I know, like she's literally like a dumb bitch. Like I don't care. Like
No, you don't have to care.
she's a dumb bitch. But she did an interview talking about Taylor Swift and her like little girl mentality, and it's like a whole marketing stunt. And she's like, yeah, and she like buys homes for every guy she dates, which she like bounce around from guy to guy. I bet you she doesn't know about Joe Alwyn either. And it's like I feel like first of all, no one should even give a shit about Taylor Swift's relationships. Like I actually don't give a shit about it, but like, of course she's gonna be in a real relationship, and of course she has been in one. So
Well, and this is like the hater vibes that try and take her down a peg because she writes songs about the relationships that she's been in. Like, I mean, if I wrote a song about every situationship or relationship that I went through, yeah, I'd have a fuck ton of albums too.
yep,
I'm just not that talented.
right.
So,
And if I did it, no one would give a shit because I'm a man. They'd
but
call me Ed Sheeran.
oh no,
We've had this conversation, but seriously, like the guys do it, and like no one bats an eye. Like all those guys, they're writing about their relationships.
Yeah, but they're vulnerable.
Yeah.
Kind of like the guys on TikTok that just sing a cute little song with
Ugh.
their shirt off.
Ugh.
Ugh.
But yeah, like, what do you think? I think it's a stupid, controversial. Like, no offense to whoever submitted that, but like, that's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. I would, my follow up question would be define a real relationship.
I feel like I know who probably did that. I feel like that came from one of my friends, and they went on to your thing because I posted it on the.
Yeah.
I think I know. Posted that now.
As we just raged on them for the last 5 minutes.
I had to look at like how they texted and like the way this person texts. I'm pretty sure I know.
I can't wait to find out.
I like them, but
Yeah. Okay, cool.
any other thoughts? You want to get out? Anything you want to confess?
Wow. How much time do we have?
Maybe like 2 minutes.
No, I think I'll save it for the next.
Yeah. For episode 9. Oh, I signed on to YouTube today, and I like YouTube will they'll like let you know about like random achievements, and the podcast has hit 1,000 views. Isn't that like, I mean, between like 19 episodes, which like in the grand scheme of things isn't like that much per video, but like
We've got 1,000 views.
right, like 1,000. Like the podcast has been viewed over 1,000 times. It's like 1,200, which for I think small win. Like
I'm smelling fame.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. Like it made me happy to see that. The fact that YouTube even like acknowledges that as an achievement, like I'm taking that and running with it.
We're on top of the world.
We are.
Yeah. Well, we're going to ride this high all the way to next week. We'll see you then.
Yep. Have a good one.
Bye.